MS&AD Group's environmental initiatives explained simply. Maki, an MS&AD employee, is hearing from his colleague, Betty, about the group's initiatives to conserve and restore the natural environment in the Green Earth Project. Maki knows very little about the project. What exactly is it, he wonders. Betty explains. MS&AD initiatives to conserve and restore nature have the goals of preventing flood damage, restoring natural water cycles, and reducing CO2 emissions. First, let's look at preventing flood damage and restoring water cycles. Upstream wetlands, rice paddies, and communally managed woodlands provide protection from heavy rainfall by absorbing and filtering the water. These kinds of land trap the falling rain, so it slowly becomes groundwater or emerges from springs. Diverse nature can nurture and purify water. In addition, diverse nature with plentiful water attracts many kinds of living species, preserving biodiversity. Maki is fascinated, but Betty has more. If wetlands are reclaimed or land becomes neglected and overgrown, their ability to absorb and filter rainwater is greatly reduced. This means that large amounts of rainwater rapidly enter rivers, causing a risk of flooding in residential areas downstream. In other words, when nature is lost, disasters increase. This is why MS&AD Group promotes the conservation and restoration of wetlands and biodiverse countryside and researches the effects. Working with local governments, other companies, universities, research institutes, and others, we are discovering how plowing and removing weeds helps maintain soil's functions of regulating and filtering rainwater. Another initiative is aimed at preventing global warming. In the oceans, algae and seaweed act like vegetation on land to absorb the major cause of global warming, which is CO2. This is known as blue carbon. However, areas where algae and seaweed thrive, or seaweed beds, are declining around Japan and becoming a nationwide issue. The group is therefore working to regenerate seaweed beds with the aim of reducing CO2 emissions and preventing global warming. This approach of protecting nature and utilizing its functions to prevent natural disasters and global warming is referred to by the group as green resilience. Green resilience contributes to the creation of a safe and secure society where each and every one of us can enjoy life to the full. And finally, continues Betty, as an insurance group, the MS&AD Group believes that we must do more than simply pay claims after disasters. Preventing disasters occurring and mitigating their effects are also important parts of our mission. And that is why we are committed to green resilience. After hearing Betty's explanation, Maki now understands his company's initiatives. Inspired by the ideal of green resilience, he's determined to personally take an active part. For more details about MS&AD Group and the Green Earth Project, please visit our website